Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails of Cold Steel 2 challenge run, the blind playthrough where we're trying to beat Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. If you enjoy watching this challenge run, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Now, of course, in the previous stream, we've returned to Roer. We're commencing our second operation, and this one to rescue Angelica, as well as Alyssa's mom. So, in order to do that, it seems that we need to gain some intel from around the city. And as we're doing that, I'm also going to try talking to the NPCs to see if there's like any hidden side quests or free items we could get. They're talking about the military factory. I'm just thinking maybe that'll be a side quest, perhaps? Another, like, searching for a cat side quest, maybe? I don't know. Let's see here. Will they let us go this way? They will not. Okay. Oh, always worth it to check. What about these two? Right? Talking about factory stuffs. I do find it amusing that the noble soldiers here don't seem to recognize us. They're also drawing those around and say, yeah, that would probably tear up all the concrete. Oh, this is interesting. So we don't even have a prompt here. Like, I get the distinct feeling we might actually go to Roer Station for something, because it's not just rejecting us outright, it's just a closed door. Interesting. Alright. We'll leave the places with icons for later. I do want to make sure that we don't miss anything. There does seem to be quite a bit of missable contents thus far in this game. Over here. Will it allow us to go to the mountain? No. Okay. I'm assuming... Oh, we can go to the airport. Might as well, since we're here.
Been a while since we were last in Roer Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here.
That's really interesting, because I do not remember this area from last game. My guess is this probably happens after the fact, like, in between cutscenes. Because I do not remember this area. Though it does look a lot like the airport we saw at in the town that Eustace is from. Though, to be fair, there's some slight differences to the background, but functionally it seems very similar. Alright, there are a couple of NPCs around here. Oh, story event, seemingly. Yes, game, we are in the Roer Airport. Thanks for the clarification. I think this is the same airliner we were back at Roer. You know, it kind of looks like it. Is that implying something? Is that implying mayhaps that Eustace's dad might be here? Either that or maybe Duvalie and Burner. Oh, hello, Copper Nicholson. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? It might be. It's not like the war point answer air travel. I don't see Lusitania around here anywhere, though. Not that that comes as a huge surprise. After all, the Lusitania sunk in the previous war. Alyssa, that's the real world, not here. Oh, that's right. Why does that name sound familiar? I feel like I read it in a history book somewhere. Well, it's a huge luxury passenger liner built by the Third Factory, one of the company's most famous creations, but from what I've heard, it was seized by the Alliance. Worse yet, Duke Kyan supposedly made it his personal ship, too. Looks like the rumors might actually be true. I see Copper Nicholson, I see. But that guy is unbelievable. He probably wouldn't have dared if the chairman was in a rightful position. Putting that aside for now, we should look around. We might be able to find something useful around here. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Oh, let's see what we can find. I swear if we walk up here and it's like, oh, that guy just spawns in. Platforms are supposed to use of the Alliance. Alright. Copper Nickel saying you look for a website to check your registration status when it comes to voting. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I think Anton was referred to by a different character NPC in a different area. I think it was back in It might. This guy right here might be related to the guy we saw in I forget the name of the place where Raid's from, Ymir. Oh, hey, Redgore! Thanks for dropping by, dude. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, Redgore. Yep. Indeed, Emma's like that. Glad you're doing well, Redgore. And yeah, Copper, just check your registration status, and from there you can make your decision. Aren't you the soonest for force? Just you old guy. I'm paying, remember? I was a mechanic on the Courageous for a while. I played on Hey Maxwell Lavrel, but that didn't really work out. Oh, right, wait a minute. We did see this guy in this game. Like, he was in the Courageous for a little bit. Still want to get back there as soon as I can, but until I can, I'm working at the airport. If I do for you, don't think twice about it. I'd be happy to help you out. Actually, could you help us, sir? You're listening to airlines and operations used to be. No, help us. We need to find Angelica. There anything useful here? Anything at all? Can we sneak onto the airliner? Maybe. No. Feel like we're missing something here. There's some important context here that we don't have. Is it like, do we have to leave and then it'll trigger or something? I have no idea. Like, we had a cutscene here, but seemingly nothing's happening, so I just want to come back to that. I just find it weird because we have that cutscene saying we should really look around for anything useful, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Like, there's nothing. I don't understand. Yo, Jinsoku, long time no see. How you been, dude? What's new? Right now, we're trying to look for an excuse to do, well, anything at this airport for a useful item that doesn't seem to exist. Like, we talked to all the NPCs, but there's nothing here. I'm not seeing any shinies to grab either. Come on. Help. Anyway. You've been all over. Fair enough, since I do fair enough. Oh. We've been up to busy too, and you might have noticed and stuff too, we have Dorothy emotes now, so Dorothy's the main character of the game I'm developing called Heartwell. And been really making some good strides with that as of late. In fact, chat, just last night, I was actually busy testing out the first boss battle that I programmed for Heartwell. So what I was doing was I was trying to test basically how long it would take me to defeat the boss with like no stat upgrades, no weapon upgrades, to try and dial in how much health I think it should have. And I think I've got it in a pretty good spot right now. Oh, thanks, Jinsoku. So then, like, on a really good run, I was able to get, like, and bear in mind, this was only with, like, a couple of tries. I was able to get, like, a 3.5-minute battle out of it, and this was me being the developer knowing exactly what to do and what not to do. So that seems to be, like, 3.5 to 4 minutes if have no upgrade. Well, actually, now I take it back. It was, like, 4.5 to 5 minutes with the default weapons and no upgrades whatsoever to player stats or anything like that. And it was about 3.5 minutes if you had one of the weapons that you could get in the tutorial. You think it's a giant snake? All right, Dr. Nicholson, interesting prediction, But anyway, I'm obviously not going to tell you what it is until you guys get the chance to play it for yourselves, but just know that I had a lot of fun programming it. It's meant to be a fairly simple boss, but it's also not something you can just like. You have to at least somewhat pay attention, or else you'll get clobbered, so to speak. I'm glad, Redbird. I'm glad. No, Copper, no. Now, to be fair, Copper, you have to understand, technically, both bosses in the tutorial are optional, so in theory, neither of them could be the first boss, or both of them could be the first boss. Depends on which one you go with, or you go with either, you know? And they keep saying the chairman went missing. That's kind of sus. I don't know. Let's see. Anything over here? No cantons on that shop. Hear me? Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Oh dear. No. Anyway. Wait. New books? Aha! New books. We got them. Any useful items in here? Not particularly. Might as well get Mira. Wait! Yeah, look who it is! Look who it is! It's one of the twins! She's here! She's here! She's here! Chat, you guys have to remember this character from last days. She was one of the ones who was handing out like the fortunes when Reen and Toa were reading their love fortune. It was so cute. Anyway. Reen? Huh? Lind? Oh, hey, it's Vivi's sister. Oh, I'm happy to see you all well. What brings you to Roer? Oh, that's a long story. Got a few minutes to spare? Maybe. Do you have about 63 hours to spare? 63 hours? What? Yeah, this guy named Antomicx has been streaming our entire story. We think that'll be faster than just explaining it to you all. Now get ready, because it's gonna be a long watch. Okay, I'll just grab my popcorn. Oh, that's how. We don't have the time for that. Oh, right. Yeah, I agree, Raptor. Hopefully we can recruit, here's hoping we can recruit Lynn to the Courageous so she can be reunited with her twin sister. Here's hoping. Oh, they did Lynn base run down everything that happened. So Vivi's okay? Oh, thank goodness. Yep, she's our observer on the Courageous right now. How wonderful. Actually, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. We're always happy to deliver good news. I'm sure Vivi will be thrilled to know that we found you as well. Well, more so than usual, I mean. So you've been working here part-time? That's right, I stayed at the academy with a small group of people, and after a while, we all ended up in Roer. Although, to be honest, I've been going a little stir-crazy wanting to go out and search for Vivi. I've been so worried. I am not answering that question, Dr. Nicholson. You'll find out when the demo's ready, alright? I couldn't muster up the courage to leave town and go wandering through a war-torn country on my own, though. Yeah, not a great strategy, that one. You made the right call, as painful as it might have been. By the way, you wouldn't have happened to have heard anything about Angelica and Irina Reinford's whereabouts, would you? I'm sorry, I haven't. Wish I'd be a little more helpful. Oh no, please don't worry about it. We still have an investigation to do. Something's going on here, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. You just keep doing what you're doing and leave that to us. Well, if you insist, be careful. If there's anything I can do to help, just come and find me. I won't be going anywhere. Well, thanks. Join us! Thank God you're alright. Anyway, please take care of yourself. If there's anything I can do, I won't be going anywhere. No! Lynn, join us! Join us! Come on! Come on! No! We need to find all the students and bring them up into Courageous. We're going to have a student-run battleship. For Madam President's sake. Gregor, don't worry. I get the distinct feeling that all the names and, like, all or most of the named NPC students we saw last game will probably be recruitable. And why do I feel confident in saying that? Because there is... Where is it? No. So, there is literally a section on the... right here. there's literally this section right here that has like a bunch of question marks for student info and little stars to say that, hey, they've been recruited. So I get the distinct feeling that she'll probably be recruitable at some point, just not at this specific moment, because for context, chat, we had to sneak here on a boat because the city's too heavily defended by the Noble Alliance. So even if we wanted them to join us, I don't think they'd be able to easily get extracted, so to speak. Regardless, we will return for you, Linz. The day will come that you will join the courageous, hopefully. Possibly. Conceivably. Alright. Hey, Copper, have you been able to find that information you were looking for? We have the department store then. Alright. Another student who I feel like I should remember this guy, but I don't. Probably be clear once we speak to him. Hugo. Wait, isn't Hugo the name of like the boyfriend of one of the students we recruited? I think it was. You sound like Master Sports. Come on! No. Oh well. They never sell Sadie porks. Come on. Alright, fair enough, Copper. Oh, also, chat, before I forget, friendly reminder that I discovered something last stream. So, apparently, at some point, I don't know when, I don't know how. Where is it? We got the ultimate power. Look at it, chat. Look at it. It's glorious. If this functions exactly as it did last game, this is like the most busted thing. I mean, it's definitely, we have the power. We have the Mobius Master Torch. We have Chrono Burst. All we need to do is rank up Mobius to rank 5, and then we'll essentially have like the absolute last resort. Yes, yes, exactly. Goddess of Time Alyssa returns, potentially. The thing is, I'm not going to use it unless I feel we don't have any other alternative. Since we already saw last game how completely busted his Chrono Burst can be. So I'm really going to hold out against using Chrono Burst unless I feel that either A, there's no other viable path forward, or B, we end up in a situation where we're having like back-to-back boss battles with no checkpoints. Like, chat, because if you remember, when we were fighting C last game, that came immediately after fighting Vulcan, but we couldn't have any checkpoints before Vulcan. So we had to go into that battle with like all the stipulations we had at the end of the first battle, so which was completely ridiculous considering that C is apparently like the hardest fight in the game, and you have to do the hardest fight of the game after another difficult boss battle. And at that point, it was like, okay, time to use Chrono Burst. So we'll try to hold off on it because I know the power is very, very tempting, but you know, it's a challenge run. We want to enjoy the challenge. And this is all assuming, chat, that Chrono Burst hasn't been nerfed into the round. Because for all we know, they might have just nerfed it so that you can't spam it over and over again. So we'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised if they left it as is. But at the same time, I also wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed it. It really depends what they were going for. Oh, haha. Never expected I'd bump into all of you around here. Yudo? Great to see you again. We're seeing Betty told us that you disappeared. So they're both doing well then? Good. Fats, why don't you give me the rundown on what you've been up to all this time? You don't be curious. Sometime later. So Betty's on the courageous now, is she? Of course she is. I can hardly think of a more Betty move. But you're here on business? Oh, this company's one of the RF store's biggest clients, so that doesn't really surprise me. That's right. It's backbreakingly difficult, but once I helped Becky escape, I made it back to home in Hound Tower. For all of its issues, it's still probably the safest place in the country. Always Thomas in the eye of the storm, you know? I'm not so sure about that, you know, especially since we're here. Oh yes, Petro, I agree. Sounds like a sitcom line. I don't really think of a more Becky move. You have to admit, chat, the writing last game was amazing too, but I feel like the writers so far for the Trail series have a really good sense of humor. Like, between all of Fee's lines and and some of the silliness that Milliam gets up to, and like just a lot of the side characters have like these zingers that just fit so well. It just adds a lot of joviality to these conversations and fun. I mean, you guys remember her Nicholas's olive oil line last game, right? Like that still makes me chuckle. And even like Ferris's lines are pretty funny. Quite a number of the NPCs are pretty funny. Mint is hilarious. Like I could go on, but it's Becky Chat Copper Nicholson is the girl with the Scottish accent who wants to sell stuff. Well, that doesn't make sense. Even though Fiona wasn't exactly safe when she was there. Relatives of no before must imply seven members are a notable exception, but I can see it being a safe place here. Hey, over there, I was pretty bold though. You're tougher than you look. Bear in mind, the city's not without its problems. The flow of information under their entire lockdown here than anywhere else. Where citizens can't even approach the palace by foot or by vehicle, and no one knows where the Bureau family is. What's going on with the Alliance for that matter? Nobody's got any idea what to do next. Figures. Then you haven't heard anything about Angelica or Mom? Afraid not. I've taken a few business trips, but haven't heard repeat. It's not like I didn't stroll on to the Rifeford Corporation and start asking questions either. You know, that's actually a brilliant idea. Alyssa, what? Why don't you just go into your own company and ask questions? Great idea, Antomicx. Why don't I go into the big HQ controlled by our enemies and start asking questions? It's because I'm the daughter of the heiress they're probably holding hostage. Gee, what a fantastic idea. I know, right, Alyssa? That was sarcasm, you big dum-dum. Sorry, I can't be of more help. Don't be. You've given us plenty of useful information as it is. Well, just be careful if you keep up all this say hopping, okay? Right, back at you. Right back at you. And give me our regards to Becky if you won't mind. Join us, Hugo! Join us! Sorry. Okay. Well, guess we can... And there's the Rifeford Group headquarters, which, by the way, chat, if you remember last game, that thing we saw at the top of that building is literally just Alyssa's house. It's kind of... She has this absurdly large mansion, like penthouse mansion, on top of the Rifeford Group HQ. Well, this building looks the same as it ever did, except for the new guards, of course. Yep, I was in the Provincial Army last time. Jelta did say that Mother was locked away somewhere, but definitely didn't sound like this was the place. That'd be way too obvious. I'm sure that things are pretty chaotic inside with her officially missing, though. Wait a minute, Eustace's dad, mayhaps? Mayhaps? No. Who is that? Have we seen that guy before? Good day, Lord Ragnar. Please allow me to take your belongings. Good man. I feel like we should know who this guy is. Well, I'm drawing a blank, though. Like, Ragnar sounds familiar. I'm just... Oh, duh! Chat, I know who this is. This is Angelica's dad. You know, the dad that Angelica always talked down upon last game because she said he was overly strict and trying to arrange her into a marriage she didn't want. This is Angelica's dad. I'm guessing we'll get some more Angelica lore this game. You know that guy? We're not exactly friends, but yeah. He's director of the first factory, Heidel Ragnar. He's also Angelica's uncle. Never mind, Angelica's uncle. Never mind. Oh no, he's named, chat! I mean, something important, no! The horror. My, it sometimes feels as though the work will never end. Serving as the group's acting chairman is no easy task. It's no wonder Irina ended up falling ill working like this. Ha! I do so hope she'll be fit to return to work before too long. Indeed. Well, if you need me, I'll be unwinding on the 24th floor for the time being. Bring some tea a little later, would you? Much obliged. I would have asked the chairman's maid for that, but alas, she is nowhere to be found. Actually, Director Heidel, I'm right behind you, sir, and I have a very explosive treat for you. On second thoughts, I think I'll work with the staff here. Suit yourself. Sir, that floor is... What's that, Dalton? Is there something you want to say to me? No, sir, not at all. This guy is sus. He is very, very sus. Did you say acting chairman? Left I stand in for your mother, Alyssa. He said she was ill, too. What a lot of nonsense. There's no way she said. And that aside, the 24th floor is my family's home. What's he doing in my house? Well, that's right. That's where we stayed during our field day. Maybe part of one of the 4 great houses. But that doesn't not excuse him taking advantage of the chairman's absence to do as he pleases. But staying in someone else's home uninvited feels really wrong. It'd be one thing if he just took over the company, but this feels like he's trampling on our personal lives too. Still, given the way things are right now, there's no way we can get any closer to the building. Yeah, we're running to gather information somewhere else right now. Intriguing. I sincerely doubt they'll let us enter, but let's just at least attempt. Yeah, of course not. that'd be very, very silly. Are you the same merchant we keep seeing other places? No. Okay. What about the end of the bridge? And the invisible guards, apparently. Alright, chat. If I had to guess where we might find like a collectible item, it would probably be Dining Bar F, because that's where we got the recipe for Red Hot Soda last game. So let's go check over there, I'd say. But first, what about the underground tunnel? Did we use you? How's the electricity underground passage you used during the field site? You're right. I don't have the key card anymore though, so there's no need to hang around here. I see. I think she was one of the students? Maybe? Oh my, if it doesn't class 7. Oh, not student, it's an instructor. Wow, chat, look, it's one of the teachers. Instructor Mary. Well, it's great to see you again, instructor. Was she the music teacher? I'm having trouble remembering. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. This all feels like a wonderful dream. If it is, I don't want to be woken up. I managed to flee Trista with a number of students in tow a while ago. Oh, and together, we made our way here. I feel like she's the music teacher, but I can't remember. I would stay at Mid's house ever since. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, it's come full circle. This is Mid's house. And for the record, there were a lot of explosive contraptions I had to disable when I came here, or else, well, things would have gotten very dicey very quickly. I'm not sure where she is right now, sadly, but we were together at one point, and I said, look, she was gone. Yeah, she mentioned that. There's no need to worry about her. She's been flying with us more than courageous. That doesn't ease my... Yeah, this is Mint's house, apparently. Really? That's fantastic news. Oh, adios, thank you so much. But wait, what are you doing here in the first place? Well... Yes, Roer says, I'm surprised it didn't fall apart the moment we shut the door behind us. Roer, don't foreshadow this. The moment we walk out of this house, it's going to collapse because it's Mint's house. I mean, that's going to be the our headcanon, chat. Confidential said, Mint is notorious for destroying everything she touches by accident because she's clumsy. Exactly. I see. It's hard to avoid the unpleasant rumors about the Marquise and family of late. I haven't seen Angelica for quite a while either. Just hope she's alright. Well, we better get back to looking for clues. Afraid we need to be off now, instructor. It was great to see you again. Likewise. I won't stop you from doing what you need to, but try not to expose yourself to more danger than necessary. Duly noted and duly ignored. Alright. So chat, the moment we open this, you hear a loud crashing behind us. It's like, what was that?
It's my turn.
I think the house behind us collapsed for some reason.
I can do this.
Leave this
But
to
why
me.
on earth would that
Of
happen?
course.
Right.
Right.
Well, I did notice there was a brick missing. Probably Ment's doing. Maybe?
My
Oh,
turn.
shouldn't we go help out Count the instructor trapped beneath there and Mint's mom as well.
It's my turn.
I think that would probably draw too much attention, so let's just leave it as it is. It's not that Mint's flying the airship, however, listen, Mint is the engineer. Or one of the engineers. Someone else was at the helm. Alright, now chat, let's see if my prediction is correct. Will we get a recipe in Dining Bar F? Let's find out. Will it be from you? It's good to see you, Angelina. Melissa, is that you? I didn't know you were back in Roer. What a pleasure to see you. Though you're going to want to be careful if you're staying in town. Things are generally peaceful here, but you wouldn't want to wind up with the army after you like that, with Lady Angelica. I'm pretty sure the army's after Angelica? Somehow I'm not surprised. Oh wait, you wouldn't happen to have any idea where she might be, would you? I'm afraid not. I do hear whispers from time to time, but nothing worth passing on just yet. Well, thank you anyway. I guess we don't keep passing around. I'm worried about Chairman Irina too. Even with all this rumors about her, and nobody knows for sure where she is. Do be careful as you go around. Don't want to attract too much attention. Give us recipes. Chat. Look at it. Look at it. It's a CP restoring item. That's amazing. Yes, Trevor, I have expressed my serious disturbance about Mint's being an engineer. But also, look at, we are buying a ton of these. I don't care if it's expensive. Yes, buy them all. Have all the middle stick. I'm just saying. Let's say 25. 50,000 Mira, though. It can be really useful, though, especially with the strat. And I doubt we'll be able to just come back here. What do you think, chat? Do you think it's worth 25? I think it's worth 25. Just 40 CP a turn is like on the upper echelon of what it's expects for items. I think there were a couple items that were sort of like 50 CP a turn last game, but they were pretty rare and far between. Yeah, definitely worth it. All right. I just imagine we come here paid 50,000 beer for stew, and she's like, Alyssa, I appreciate the generosity, but what do you need all these cans of stew for? And Alyssa would be like, Almina, I am the goddess of time, and I need my sustenance. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have a war to go win. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Lady Alyssa. Yeah, we can keep using that stress endlessly in boss fights, precisely. It's literally the whole reason we do this. Any shinies? No. Give us the shinies. All right, no shinies. But I'm glad we shut down here because that was definitely gonna be a useful foodstuffs to have. Oh, we already talked to those guys. Oh, wait a minute. We missed something, chat. Hold on. I forgot that lower platform even existed. 1 second. But you have to appreciate the world design here. I just completely forgot this area even existed. Let's go, no. Wow, I'm amazed you guys find me. I didn't even see this guy. What the heck? Yeah, I'm amazed you guys found me, especially since you can't even see me. Don't stare for too long, though. We're playing hide and seek. Wow, that guy. Tom was well hidden. Well, come on, so dumb. No way he's ever gonna find me here. Yeah, they do take advantage of the 3D space. I agree. Also, the name of this repair shop is pretty fitting. All this is here. Yeah, that was a amazing thing. Mitt should stay under Chief Engineer Miles O'Brien. I agree, Copper, but since Miles O'Brien doesn't exist in this universe, I think George will be fine for that. Well, look what the Trat did. Figured it was about time for you guys to come sweeping in. Nice work making your way into the city. I saw it all over a big telescope on top of there. Good to see you, Jack. You know my full name. Hey, and you know I'm a proper lady. Since when have you been a proper lady, Alyssa? Hush, Fee! I don't think we've been in contact with my grandfather. Sure have. Don't know how much I have to do for you on short notice like this, but I can answer any sort of questions you got. Like I said, Chad, the writers of this game so far have an amazing sense of humor. Who names a character this? That'd be a real help. To start with, has anything major happened in Roer today that we should know about? Let me think. Old Schmidt returned to the Institute for all accounts, I guess. Also, there's some little kid hiding behind my boxes out there on my platform. He's being real sus. He doesn't understand that I have explosives in those boxes, and he probably shouldn't be playing around those. I really don't tell that kid to don't play hide and seek somewhere else. But regardless, best I can tell, he's helping out the Alliance. Been doing it for a while too. I hear he worked on developing the Soul. That's a whole bunch of other weapons. Really? That's grandfather's impression too. I don't believe it, but it seems more and more like it might be true. Well, he's always been a bit of a pain in the butt. So honestly, I don't have much trouble believing it. Sounds just like him. That's all I've got on that front. But Gwyn asked me to look into it, so I ain't done investigating. After all, I'm Gwyn's summon, and I have to make sure I get him in the XP for the next boss battle. You just watch your back to make sure you don't catch the eye of any of those soldiers around here. I don't know how much it'll help you kids, but the shop's staying open. Come by if you need anything. Just watch your backs, got it? My head-to-head chat is that's his full name. That's like his full name. So maybe his first name is Jack, his middle initial is A, and then maybe his last name has 2 S's, and maybe he just uses that as a nickname. That's my headcanon anyway. Ooh, Celestial Bomb. That's usually good to have. Wait, hold on. Is there anything at all useful here? Anything at all? Anything we can't normally get? Ooh, actually, that would be good. Just having the ability to reduce the time it takes to cast cards would be quite useful. Need to synthesize some cast quartz, though. Alright, what else we got? So various super attacks, including super adamantine shield. Whoa. Plus 1,000 HP, plus 15 defense and adamantine shield. I really want that. And you know what? We're going down, chat. It costs 10 U material, but I don't care. That looks super useful. What else we got? We want stuff that gives us like lots of good bonuses. Actually, since we're on the topic of looking for like really useful abilities, what I want to see, are there any like ports here that we can do that, well, I mean, speed increase of ports is useful, but what I want to see is ports that just add evasion. So that way we can have Fee be the ultimate evasion tank. Like, okay, Fee already has Shine R, so that wouldn't work. Now, we could get a Crescent Mirror ultimate, though. That could be nice. I mean, we already have Crescent Mirror, but having one that just gives a little bit extra buff certainly couldn't hurt. What am I looking for? Is there like an evade 2 here? Oh, there is. We can get it. Chat, we can have a 10% evasion. I want it. I want it. I want it. Which means we need like an orbment thing. Is there an orbital factory here? We need an orbital factory. 1 second. Maybe RFRs has an orbital factory? No, I want an orbital factory, darn it. Maybe the department store would have one. Actually, wait, no, wasn't the... No, the department store was downstairs. Well, we're here, might as well go speak with the NPCs. And that's just the elevator. Which I don't think has any use here other than getting us to the first floor faster. Alright. Is that you, Ferris? No, it's not. Darn it. No, right, Ferris is purple here, I think. Alright. Orbital factory, mayhaps? Aha! Alright, we need evasions. Oh, we can just we just wrap that. That's convenient. Oh, we can draft this too. Might as well make a couple. Evasion's usually a good thing to have. Alright, chat. Do we want the let's... Can we stat this, actually? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can we... Can we... Oh, dear. Chat. Do you understand what this means? You may say, Antomicx, what's the big deal? It's just a 10% evasion boost. What's the big deal? So the big deal, chat, is that the Shining Quartz adds 50% evasion. This gives Fee a base evasion of 50%, which means if we set up the insight status on Fee, she has 100% physical evasion. Just imagine the chaos. Yeah, Fee is a nipple kitty. She literally cannot be hit. It's like, that's right. With the powers defined of Evade 2, Evade 1, and Shine R+, plus my natural abilities as the ultimate kitty, I'll never be hit ever again when my insight status is up. Hear me. Hear me. At this point, yeah, I feel like we're just like coming up with like the most busted strategies, format strategies here. It's like, okay, we have the Chronoverse strat. Short of that, what do we have? Well, we just have the 100% evasion tank Fee. So amazing. Anyway. Well, I think we're good to progress in that case. A new sister. It's acting strange. Intriguing. Is Angelica just gonna be like hidden in here, or is this going to be someone who knows Angelica? So far, we haven't done any. Please. Copper Nicholson, check your stats, and if you're registered, go vote. Simple as that. And do it. And look into that immediately, Copper, because again, the polls.
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you.
The polls close relatively soon, so you want to give yourself time to be able to actually drive there if you're registered, so that you can vote. Also, voice acting apparently.
I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here, after all.
Is this Angelica or someone else?
I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
This must be important, whatever.
Thank you, Father.
Sweet sister, sus.
I will keep striving to do everything I can. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Who is this? Angelica?
Welcome to Roer Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
I think that might be Angelica. Sweet sis. The reason why I say I think that might be Angelica is just because I see the slightest hint of purple hair. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Angelica's like giving herself a falsetto and just trying to blend in. That'd be pretty funny.
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I see Copper Nicholson. All right. Well, in that case, you can always register for the next election.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
True.
I'm thinking it's probably,
I guess the church may be working
Angelica?
on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end.
I suppose. The church has its own vast network of connections they can call on.
Because apparently from the lore we learned, the Seal Maiden was very closely connected to one of the churches, at least. Will we finally get more Seal Hand lore? Probably not.
That's very possible.
Sister Quell. She said they have a special case for taking care of her for the time being. Should you require her aid? You hesitate a moment. Her name's Sister Quell. Quell sounds like a fake name, chat. Quell's in like Quell a Rebellion. I really think it's probably Angelica. Alright, Copper Nicholson, take care of yourself and have a good night, Copper. What else do we do? What else do we do? I'm not seeing that. Do we go back to the airport now? No, we just go down here.
We're not getting anywhere, especially when the Alliance has the city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing?
It's mine.
Okay, it's from chat. All right, predictions now. If that sister is Angelica, I called it.
I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within calling range.
Well, only one way to find out who our mystery caller is. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna. How have you been?
Okay, Yuna.
Yuna! What a pleasant surprise! I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner?
We could, but we were just there.
We've got something really important to discuss with you.
If it's that important, we tried visiting the diner earlier actually, but the door was locked. Hold on. How did you even know I was back in Roer?
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway.
Wait, hold on!
To the diner.
She hung up on me.
Yuna's one of your friends, right?
That's right. She told me she has something important to talk to us. She wants us to meet her at Devance's diner near the city's west exit.
It's not like we've got any better leads. Let's head on over.
All right, before we do that, is there anything at all to do with this airport? We were told to look for something useful. Anything at all? Anything at all? Seemingly not. Okay. Okay. Still suspicious about the airport, but I guess we'll have to proceed.
Well, it's open. I guess they aren't taking the day off after all. Yuna, Devance, are you in there?
Oh, there you are. It's open.
Well, if you say so.
Thanks.
This is totally gonna be like a rebel stronghold, isn't it?
Yuna, Devance!
Hey there, Elisa. I see you've got your friends with you.
I think I vaguely remember these two from last game.
Oh, I've missed you, Elisa. I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Nah. Sweet music.
Yeah, same here. So, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, you know.
Please, allow me to explain.
Is that Angelica? It's so going to be Angelica,
I've
isn't
been
it?
eagerly anticipating your arrival, Class 7.
Angelica? I'm assuming. I see the purple hair.
Sister, what brings you here?
Wait a second. You sound a lot like. Are you. You couldn't be.
Oh, but I am.
Oh, it's totally her. It's 100% her. Yep. There she is.
It really is you.
Ha! That's right, I'm back, everybody. And also, I get the Million music for some reason.
Angelica?
Oh, hey, guys. I sure wasn't expecting you to come all the way out here after our talk.
I never would have expected to find you in that getup of all things.
It's the last place they'd ever look, Reed.
You're the last person I picture when I think sister.
Then my disguise worked even better than I thought it would. Finally, all that crap that got drilled into my head on how to be a lady while growing up came in handy.
I suppose that works, even if it's not exactly how it was intended.
Moving right along. What made you disguise yourself in the first place?
Oh, I'll explain that while I'm bringing you up to speed on everything else. Devance, you mind bringing out some hot drinks for us?
Sure thing.
I'll be curious to see where this goes, chat. So that's how you end up coming here. I should have known telling you guys not to worry. It would make you do exactly the opposite. What else did you think it would do? We couldn't just ignore it. What if you were in trouble? Situation here is even worse than I thought it'd be too. I know Rodner seems to have complete control over the company, and he's in my house! I'm afraid so. About half the factories in town have been shut down. The ones that are still active are being used to make arms and the like for the Noble Alliance. Word is, they're using them to make more soldats too. Oh. The people here appear to be increasingly unhappy with the nobility too. Did you run away from home because you want to try and do something about what's happening here? Basically, yeah. I'm the daughter of the family that rules the province. I figure I have to do something. Right now, I'm in the middle of the gathering of supporters for the provincial army in the city. Two of which are Devance and Yuna? Knowing that you have supporters in the provincial army as well is certainly encouraging. Wait, is that soldier who allows to come into town one of them? That probably made sense. You got it. He must have noticed you, or friends of mine decided to let you through. I knew it! I knew it! That was way too sus. There's no coincidences. That said, I don't have all that many supporters in the army. Most are still loyal to my father. As surprisingly as it may be, my father feels kind of guilty about the occupation of Pandora. He does? That really is a surprise. He's part of the four great houses, so I assume to be in favor of it. He's no fan of the reformists, but his loyalty to his majesty is genuine. I guess he just wanted an example of how the alliance is totally united from within. Before I left, we ended up getting into a big argument. I ran in the middle of it. He shouted, "If you're so darn sure of yourself, prove it to me with brute force." Wow. Copper Nicholson. First of all, it only takes a few minutes to read up about how the candidates to decide what you are to support. And second, you said you weren't registered to vote, which means you wouldn't be able to vote in this election, but you are still able to register to vote for future elections. And then when those roll around, you can read up on the candidates and make your decision that way. I'm not sure that's how to respond to that. Sounds like a real macho guy for a noble. And also just that face from V, she's just like, hey, real macho, I say, with the obvious hint of kitty sarcasm. He sounds a lot more manly than I was expecting. Reminds me of Dad, actually. Still, if he's really needs to listen that way, it must be he has his doubts about what the Alliance is doing, right? That's what I figure. Anyway, right now he's talking to command the army over the Schwarzstar barrier. Meanwhile, a few of the soldiers here are waiting for my word to act. And we've got a few armored cars and soldats available to us too. So when time comes, I intend to give Father exactly what he wants. I'll beat my way into him. As you can see, there's not really much I can do. You can do. This is between me and my father. It's a Rodner family issue. I'm happy you care enough to come all the way here, but would you mind leaving this to me? But I'm afraid I can't do that. This isn't just a Roer family issue. Roer and above all else, the Renfrew Company are both just as involved. Maybe you could argue that it has nothing to do with my classmates, but it's everything to do with me. Especially since there's a guy I'm messing around in my house. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. You want to sell things with your father with your own hands, and I want to rescue my mother with mine. Alright, so that I can finally take over the company, just quite frankly, my mother's been driving our company into the ground. So please, Angelica, won't you let me help you? Wow, you're really something, Alyssa. I still say it has plenty to do with us, too. We couldn't possibly sit idly by, not with Roer as it is, and your mother being held captive, Alyssa. Yes, Copper, it is Angelica. You come all the way out here, we might as well do something. Alice's mom did a lot for us during our field stay here, so it's time to return the favor, even if she is kind of a horrible person. You're all sure? And besides, not only did we receive plenty of help from your mother, Alyssa, but you helped us too, Angelica. You helped us to the point of angering your father and getting expelled from the academy, remember? Yeah, I remember that. Can't you give us a chance to pay you back for all we owe? Yeah. Angelica did so much last game. She bore the brunt of her father's wrath and even got expelled just so that to do the right thing. Me getting pulled out of Thor's military wasn't your fault at all. I just once rebelled against father, and I paid the price for it. Not that anything I say will sway you now that you've made up your mind. I know how you guys worked. And it's okay? Yep, I'd be happy to have your help. Let's sell things with my father, rescue Irina, and put things back to normal and Roer. Angelica, I'm not sure about that last one. That last one feels like it's going to require a lot of, like, brute force. Together. Right. Angelica is not a bad guy, Copper Nicholson. It's up to the Maricel to report back to Toe on the courageous using the orbital computer in the diner. I guess that makes sense. The computer probably have better range than that would. Hey, we see a little picture of Toa and George. That's amazing. That's some good attention to detail on the dev's part. I approve. I approve. Thank goodness. I'm so glad that they were able to meet up with you, Angie. Angie, just what are you wearing? Did you join a church? I look for a pretty hot sister, don't I? I'm glad I got the chance to show you my perfect and oh so very beautiful disguise while I still had it on. For the love of adios, Angelica, do you please stop flirting with every girl you meet for 5 seconds? Anyway, we're going to stay and help Angelica with what she's been doing. We should be able to free Roer from the Alliance's control. Okay then, we'll do all we can to support you from here. Do you know where the chairman is then? Actually, hold on. Didn't you say you found out where she's being held, Angelica? Oh yeah, I haven't told you yet, have I? She's up at the Saxon Iron Mine. Of course she's at the Iron Mine. Of course, just like last game, we're going back to the Iron. Oh dear. We're not about to the Iron Mine. I swear if C's just waiting for us there, it's like time for round 2, Reed. Everybody's like, gosh darn it, Pro. More specifically, she's on board the Eisendrath that's currently stopped in its space station. Oh, interesting. So we're kind of going back to the Iron Mine, but not really. She's going to be on a train. Interesting. I can show you the way once we get there. The Eisendrath? Oh, wait, that's the super fast train, isn't it? Well, it was seized by the Alliance, then my uncle decided it was his to play with. It's pretty ritzy on the inside, and she's not being treated all that badly. The real problem is the security. It's all being handled by mercenaries. Uh-oh. I swear, we run into my dad. That's why we're there, I swear. I know what you mean. I know it's Zeno and Leo, though, at least. I don't know, Fee. The fact that you said that makes me more... He suspected might actually be Zeno and Leo. Well, I've heard Dr. Hydal was never able to look my mother in the eye. You can tell that he wants her as far away as possible so he can wrest control of the company. But since he's limited to how far he can actually go, he's put her there. If what you're saying is right, once you rescue your mother, regaining control of the company shouldn't be difficult. Yep, rescuing your mom's gonna be the hard part. Everything from there should be downhill. That means you won't need to worry about her being used as a hostage against you. I'm not so sure, Toa. I'm not so sure. Plus, you'll be able to focus on things at the Schwarzdracht barrier without needing to worry about things from Roer. Sounds like we're good to go. Let's just review the operation one more time. First, we go to the Sopson Iron Mine and free Irina. Second, we rescue your Redford Company's headquarters from my uncle and place him under arrest. Third, we head to the Schwarzdracht barrier and settle things with father. That's a lot to do. We're gonna need to be quick about it. We don't want to give the Marquis time to come back to us from before. Yeah, we're going to need to make sure we've got all we need before starting. Once we start, no turning back. We're going to need you two for backup, Toa and George. You can count on us. We'll be waiting as close to Roer as we can so we can rush in if we need us. I want to see Toa command the airship. That'll be so cool. Take care and good luck. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's get ready and head for the mine. Angelica joined the party. Yay! She's back! Angelica can use overdrive with another. She's back. Number members of the party, Sniffler, and Chase the Sun, yada yada. Confidential and Toa already has a weapon. Angelica's Master Force. The Master Force Angelica with emblem has a special effect. Oh. Regardless of what they would have been, all battles randomly have a chance of becoming triple advantage towers once she leaves the party. What? Battles initiated by foes are of no exception, so San Angelica is probably least high alert. What? What? The lower your HP, the less damage you receive. What? What is this Master Quartz? What? Also, she has the Quitline Quartz, which is really, really good. She has Raft. Counterattacks after Rebane always deal critical damage. What? Angelica OP! Angelica's OP! Oh dear. I might as well give her some things to work with. Her Fortuna. Actually, Vanish might be good. Oh, she has a lot of damage. Always give her an evasion boost just to be safe. Actually, if we have it, we should probably give her something to cast Insight on herself. Alright, let's take a look at Angelica's stuff. Alright, it's still the same from last game, I think, except maybe a little better. So Laser Bullet 2, 0 impact. Dragon Boost. Dragon Catch is still the same. Cool. Well, Angelica's back. Make sure she's party leader. Okay, she has Dark Mare, that's good.
It's my turn!
Just watch.
What? Oh, this is amazing. She has her sister's outfit. I can't deny I look very stylish in this outfit. Don't you agree? Amazing. So she still wears her disguise.
Well then, off we go.
Her face portrait.
Dare I ask if you intend to travel dressed like that?
Chat. Amazing.
Naturally, I'm as loved as Adios herself around these parts.
Is this really her?
I'm amazed that they actually... That's an amazing attention to detail on the devs part, chat. Like, where is it? The fact that they drew a character portrait with her in her sister's outfit, that's amazing. Anyway. This is amazing. I cannot describe how insane this is. Everyone, oh, did everything change? It might have. Yeah, everything. Okay, now we have to talk to all the NPCs again. Well, looks like they found him. Hello, Spudkid. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? And also, you want to add Jubilee? Fair enough. In fact, I will add that during the break, so don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to Tender Invite. And also, we have a guest tonight. Say hello, Jubilee. Hello, everyone. It is I, Jubilee, Captain of the Style Rider, her right hand of the Steel Maiden. And now, Twitch streamer extraordinaire. So you actually know what this is called now, Jubilee? Oh, of course. I've been invited onto this program to spy on Class 7. And for multiple streams in a row at this point, I feel like it would get head here. Thomas is the co-host. Indeed. Know your place, haste peasant. Since when was I a peasant? Hence, Jubilee. Since this became my stream. And speaking of this being my stream, I have to pose a question into a certain someone in the chat. Kip 248, if that is your title, should you choose to accept it, would you wish to be inducted into the Style Ritter or as a fellow scout? After all, someone who's been able to get us this close to Class 7, and so frequently, he of great use to the Steel Maiden. Jubilee. You're not allowed to change the plot. I'm certainly going to try. Just because fate exists doesn't mean I have to listen to it, Antomicx. I guess that's one way to look at it, Jubilee. Subject responds, yes, mom. I mean, ma'am, I see. Very well. Then henceforth, by the decree of the Captain of the Style Ritter, I hereby induct thee as a scout. Your first assignment, should you choose to accept it, is to find me all the weaknesses of Class 7. Well, Jubilee, I think that'd be pretty apparent by just watching the stream. There's only so much I can glean from these streams after all, Antomicx. I guess that's true, Jubilee, but still! Smudget, are you working against us now? He's not working against you, Antomicx, just Class 7, but that's basically the same thing! Alright. Nothing new here. So it says, Fia and Laura want to kiss, so just get them in a row. I see. Using the power of romance, I see. Very true. When it comes to romantic partners, people always know how to lower their guard. Isn't it the same thing with you and the Steel Maiden, though, Jubilee? I won't let anything harm the Steel Maiden. She is divine, after all. I think that's your opinion, Jubilee. Alright, nothing new here, just probably funny bonus dialogue. Alright. No side quests? I guess not. Spider says they can't die, and the Steel Maiden's never been seen to die, so therefore the Steel Maiden must be. Aha! I see. I think he gets along well with the other Style Ritter, Spudkip. It's a shame they're all out on their own missions right now. But I agree. At least to me, the Steel Maiden is divine. I guess do believe, but to me, all I've seen from this is the brief bits of lore, or that you've mentioned about the Steel Maiden and the 5 seconds that she appeared last game. Are you not able to say more Steel Maiden and lore, Jubilee? You'll just have to keep going in the story to find out, won't you, Antomicx? Do you believe that's a non-answer? Well, it's the only answer you're going to get. Well, you can always return to the airport and see if anything new changed. But side note, chat, I do find this very impressive. Like, we barely moved forward in the main story, and all the NPCs have new dialogue. Like, to me, that is extremely impressive from a lore lore writing perspective, because you have to have a lot of confidence in your world building to be able to do that. Tom Pan, help us. If there are any international flights out here, I'll let you know. No. Spudget says, have Jubilee make up lore about the Steel Man. If it ends up being false, it's just because she was feeding us false information. Jubilee. Oh, Spudtip. It is my duty not to divulge any secret information about the Steel Maiden. But you bring up a fair point. If I feed false information, and then I can always backtrack on it. Welcome back, Record. Welcome, Record. Welcome to my stream, after all. And Thomas is just a co-host. Also, Director, look who's back, and if you don't recognize her, she's back. She's back. Angelica has returned, and she's wearing a disguise that she seems to actually be doing pretty well with. Yep, Angelica's cool. Lady Angelica, it's you. Guess what? We've been disseminating false information for you. You don't have to worry about soldiers coming after you anytime soon. I do believe I told you not to get involved in all this. I appreciate you trying to help, but things will only get more dangerous from here. Be good, okay, for me. Oh, you're so cool. And imagine everyone glares at Angelica. It's like, Angelica? Yes, Alyssa? Why aren't you flirting with that lady? Well, because she's interested in me. Angelica! Good luck, Lady Angelica. We'll be by your side every step of the way. Like, seriously, like, I don't understand Angelica. Why Angelica always flirts with people she can't have, but when there's someone who's clearly interested in her, she's just like, whatever. She just kind of blows it to the side. I don't understand. Feel free to use us however you please, Lady Angelica. We'll even hide you in our homes if it comes to— Oh no! 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 Maddie, do you understand what you've just done? No! No! Oh dear, chat. We know— Oh dear. Knowing Angelica, that line takes on a very different connotation, and that's all I'm going to say. Using you however I please, spending nights huddled up together. Oh my, what an indecent proposal. We definitely have more important things to do right now. No! Matthew, what have you done? Do you understand what you have unleashed? Don't hesitate for a fraction of a second to ask us to do something for you. There's nothing we wouldn't do for you. And Angelica, nothing is off limits. I do not like where this is going. We are going away. We are going away. We are getting far away from here. I hate to admit, but I have to agree with Antomicx. This conversation seems to be taking a very weird turn. Sister calls, don't you? Oh, I'm afraid I have some rather urgent matters. So, hey, Redboard, now that you're back, what have you been up to? What have you been up to lately, Redboard? Huh? A sister. I can't put my finger on, but you seem oddly familiar. No concern here, though. Where is the main quest anyway? Is it like one of the exits? Was it the right? No. We'd have to go to the mine, I think. You say works entirely about instead of being to your free time good use. That's a good way to look at it, Rakbor. They say that challenges his breed. heat creativity or something like that. Door's locked. It's the entrance to the underground passage. The current horses no need. You can do so hard logical so I don't lose my abilities. Makes sense, Roer. Makes sense. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Alright, now the real question, chat. How is Angelica going to react to seeing one of the instructors? Angelica? Could it be? That it could. It's been good to see you, my dear instructor. It's been some time. Well, it certainly has, and I'm glad to see you're working with Class 7. You all look like you have the fire of conviction in your eyes. Well, there is something we need to do. We'll be back, instructor. I have complete faith in you all. Take care. Well, Copper Nicholson, if that's how you're feeling, then what I suggest you do is you register to vote at your next opportunity and vote in the next election. Simple as that. Oh, wait a minute. This is the... No, sorry. It was the diner. Never mind. We're fine to investigate here. No. We have something important to do. Try not to do anything dangerous, alright? Alright, well, they still have these things, which are quite useful. Did we talk on this drive? Yeah, we did. So I gotta ask, what do you call a small restaurant for people who dig for metal a living? A minor diner for fighters. Good singer. Her spot kept good singer. I'm so glad I invite you into the style Retta. I thought it was just okay, Dooley. Well, it appears that Antomicx has no taste. I have taste, Dooley. Oh, do you now? But you can't find an excellent singer like that funny? I found it mildly amusing, Dooley. Well, it should be hilarious. Clearly, you need to study up on your culture, Antomicx. Alright. Oh, no, Copper Nicholson, I don't think that's... Copper Nicholson, devoting effort to your brother and making him a gift birthday present, that's all very well and good. And it's just a question of allocating your time better, that's all. Aw, thanks, Gretcor. I am a bit of a sweetheart, and I guess that's is definitely exuded here. And you're right. Like, the thing is, Gretcor, I ship people no matter what their orientation is. If I think they'd be a good pair for each other. I'm just kind of a sweetheart. I want to see people all supportive of each other and making lives together. I think that's a very important thing. Build a community. All good things. Anyway. And yet, it is this sweetheart who apparently he commanded everyone to beat me on his first try when I was in this game. That's also true, Dooley. Keep in mind, Copper Nicholson, I've not seen all of Season 2 for Grounded Maid, so I can't tell. I do not know if there's, stuff that might change my opinion on that. It's just that initially, he, to me, Kobayashi just feels like a mom to all the dragons. It was a vote. If you were on a vote, it would be a minor dire for minor minors on an ocean liner. Okay, that was good, Spot Tip. That was good. So maybe you have a little taste, Antomicx. Just a little. A sister in a weapon shop? I assume you're looking for a little something for self-defense. Perhaps the stun rod might suffice. You can adjust this power. Afraid that's not really my style. There's something about feeling your enemy crumple after a good punch. You get me? What? No. Oh dear. No one's gonna buy her disguise on this way, Angelica. Hush, Fee. A good punch? Angelica, please don't give her a heart attack. Sorry, I just can't help myself sometimes. Well, I have a certain amount of stuff. Yeah, possibly looking for... Okay, then I guess this is more a situation of me not having seen enough of Season 2, because what I understand is most of Season 1, and in Season 1 it definitely felt like more of a mother-daughter dynamic, in my opinion. Maybe it changes later in Season 2, but I don't know, I wouldn't know yet. Alright, I think we've investigated... Well, actually, wait, we haven't gone to the hotel yet. I can't believe we haven't done that yet. Rather, we could come in here. Alright, might actually be a good idea to rest here, because Alyssa and Emma aren't quite at full CP. Only costs a little bit of Mira. Alright, one question, Red Door. What's that? Do we get to go to that bar and buy more stew? I don't know, Drakor. It really depends on whether or not Roer becomes a place we can just return to in the future. I'm having a hard time. I feel like it's possible that might happen. I'm not sure if it would happen immediately. And to be fair, we have 25 of it. Which, you know, it's already a pretty good amount. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to actually, like, craft a high CP restoring item. I have no idea, Drakor. I have no idea. Well, to me, Drakor, at least in Season 1, I always thought of Toru and kind of as more like, you know, Toru's big sister, kind of little sister. I know, that's just kind of my perspective from Season 1. Alright. We need to progress. Is it this way? No. That'd be very suspicious. Maybe it's just the path to the mines? Probably. Okay. Let's go. Copper Nickel said, you're misunderstanding, dude. It has to be both ways. If it's one-sided, that means nothing. I think of it this way. Do you think every girl... Angelica flirts with almost every girl she encounters. That doesn't mean I'd ship any... every girl that Angelica encounters with her, because it doesn't make any sense. To be fair, Spot Dip, I have not seen One Piece, so I actually don't know who either of those characters are, so I have no opinion. Right, this path leads to the line. I can't help but think that we fought Pro there. Yeah. But we don't have time to think about it right now. Let's keep moving. Alright, stay alert for monsters, you guys. trap chest, chat. There's a trap chest. We need it. We need it. Also, chat, can we appreciate the fact that Angelica is still wearing her sister's outfit even out here when she, like, that's some dedication. Will we I'm curious, chat, when Angelica does her S-Craft, will she actually be wearing this, like, in her animation? That would be hilarious and amazing all at the same time to me.
We got this.
Nice.
Time to shine.
She heard now the time change. All right, good point, good point. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Dark matter.
No problem.
Dark matter.
Right.
Because, you know, it's always the choice. Dark matter.
It's my turn.
What should I do? I have so many options. I could use Spark Arrow. I could use Grim Butterfly. Oh, right. I could also use Dark matter.
Try this.
Oh, we did it!
Nice. Oh, I'm all leveled up. What's up? Did the Pandora ports just level up, or was that a recent thing?
I feel stronger than ever.
No, that was a recent thing. Never mind. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, damage increased by 7%. That's amazing. Anyway. I still find we're gonna use that craft chest, and we're gonna use Angelica's S-Craft just to see if it actually, does Angelica's S-Craft hit everything? No, it hits a large area. We still should want to see it because we always want to see all the S-Crafts, because the S-Crafts are super cool. Alright, to the trap chest. Way. These things are back.
Now's our chance.
Time to shine.
I really gotta change the tactics here.
Right.
Everyone just uses dark matter. This is like the go-to spell at this point.
It's my turn.
Is everybody
Man,
okay?
we are getting amazing XP for this.
Not bad.
And to be fair, they're all level 87, which actually is kind of concerning considering that there's like a boss battle ahead. We're probably going to be under-leveled. Again.
We got time to shine.
Take this.
I can do this.
Here I go.
Right.
Well, Copper Nicholson, like I was saying before, it literally takes just a few minutes to research a candidate's positions. Oh yeah, and look, the flamboyant praying mantis is really in here.
We should be safe now.
I did success.
Hey, success. I leveled up. Whoopee. Oh dear. That's suspicious.
Please,
the
take
dragon
care around that
casually
one.
blocking the way. It's like, dark block. Go away, you are not dragon friend. You are not our dragon friend.
This one is really tough. Be careful.
Here I go.
That isn't even weak too. They hate fire. Oh, Alyssa could probably hammer these things then.
Right.
Alyssa, you know what to do. That's right.
Let's go.
Ultimate fire
Right.
attack. Ultimate fire. And we'll boost it too, just to be the ultimate trolls here.
Of course.
Well, if they hate fire, might as well eat this.
Try this!
Huh?
Oh, this will all be a crit. This will be amazing, chat. Let's see just how much damage Alyssa does. Never mind! Apparently, Emma just instantly killed both of them with a normal attack. Okay.
Let's keep going.
Wow, Emma. Settle down there. I am a battle mage from the Hetson clan. Any foes that stand before me should fear me. I'm quivering. I won't deny that's kind of scary. More like I'm amazing. Yes, exactly. I'm amazing. Yes. That needs to be a meme. I'm amazing.
I'm so glad.
I'm amazing. Oh, she's never going to live that one down, is she? Probably not, do believe. Probably not. All right. Trap chest. Let's adjust our tactics here. Angelica should not be that far, but what are these tactics? These tactics make no sense. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks very ridiculous to me. I should be up front, though. I am the thief.
Huh, that treasure chest looks really nice. Watch out, guys.
Oh dear. Angelica! Angelica! Save us! Oh dear, she can't hit all of them. Oh well. As many as you can, Angelica. No. That'll do. Let's see where Strap is, chat. Oh, actually, I wish we strength boosted. Oh, she
I'm not
is.
holding back this time!
Let's see what her animation is.
Time to wrap this up!
Oh, it does! Wow! Yes! Go down, Angelica! Get up!
Rise, great tower.
Wow, this is taking too long, so I guess I'll have to use my power.
Lord Alvirian.
This will be an amazing attack.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
How do we want to handle this? If we do it in one turn, we'll get a ton of XP. Yeah, why not? Well, actually, there's no way Elliot can finish this in one move, can he? Well,
Here's a performance especially for you.
Well, especially for them. Oh, it can. Good job, Elliot.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, the only thing that would make that even better is if we didn't take any damage. Tauros level 4, let's go, chat! Let's go! The power! The power! 125% more damage to traps and a 20% chance at instant death. Yes! Oh, Ajory's level 4. Free Cross Crusade, that's Pog. That's Pog. Very Pog.
That's about right.
Angelica, I don't know why, I think Angelica is really rocking that sister's outfit. I know it doesn't fit Angelica's personality at all, which is why I think yeah, exactly, you read that right. So it's plus 100 CP if you're being revived.
I feel stronger than
It
ever.
makes the Angel Port super useful. Cerebral Blessing too. Whoa! 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 Look at that! Heal 80% HP, CP plus 50, Tears KO, and illness. What? That's right. Now, isn't that amazing? Emma's day too strong.
I did it!
Emma's too strong. Suzaku. First time in their chat when I read that, I thought it said Shizuka, just like, you know, crosscode, but okay, once I did. What does this do? We'll call it the Shizuka Quartz just for posterity's sake. Ooh, that's really good. 25%, plus 25 strength and a 20% chance to cause seal or burn. That's really good. Laura. What is it, Antomicx? I think we have a new thing for you. Oh, is that the case? Unfortunately, we're going to have to upgrade first. Before we do that, though, chat, I'm just going to see whether or not we can do that without taking damage, because if we can, then we'd be able to get more XP from that. So let's attempt. All right.
Oh, look! There's a treasure chest!
Watch out, guys.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this without taking damage. Yeah, no, we're not. All right. So the problem is that the dragons are just too fast. So probably what we did is the best we'll be able to do without like some kind of super speed boost.
See you later.
Huh.
All right. To quote a famous saying from Toy Story, "Oh well, we tried." I also appreciate the sound design of this game, chat. Just saying, look at this. We're walking on a metal. We're walking on a metal platform. It definitely sounds like we're walking on a metal platform. But the moment we switch to a different type of ground, it's starting to change. Listen. Right about here. It's a little thing, but it makes a huge difference for immersion. You know? Does Doobly sleep in full armor or what? If you must know, he's rest in full armor, her with my blade ready and shield, whenever I'm in a combat situation. When I'm in my base though, I wear my civilian clothes. Which you've all seen at this point. Alright, I think we should probably actually go rest. Get our CP back. Something else. No! 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 Not the spoder. Spoder.
Here they come.
No.
Careful, everyone. Here I go.
Alright. Everyone use the dark matter.
Right.
Grekor and Sucket both say you look cute in those. Dude, like, well, of course I do. I am the captain of the Star Roer after all. Oh, I look beautiful. Oh, I'm glad you're confident in yourself, Doobly.
Try this.
Of course!
Oh, they can hardly move. We've practically frozen them in place. Amazing.
We made it out in one piece.
I've got it.
Alright, back to the hotel. All right. But still, chat, can we appreciate the fact that the devs actually took the time to draw an S-Craft animation frame for Angelica in her sister's uniform? I think that's really cool. That they went out of their way to draw different appearances for the S-Craft animations based on what the characters are wearing. Because I noticed that with like Reen's as well. Like Reen, when he was doing his S-Craft at the start of the game, he was using he was still wearing his old like student uniform, and that's what we saw. But as soon as he switched to his current commander's coat, that became what we saw. It is very cool. Nice attention to detail on the devs' part.
Watch out, guys.
No.
Just watch.
No. The spoders. The spoders. Not the spoders. It'll be a crit though. It'll be a crit. Get them, Angelica.
Try
Destroy them. Use the power of the suction.
No problem.
The power of the suction compels them.
Here I go.
The power of the suction compels them. Well, to be fair, Angelica's main strength is her regular attack, not that kind of attack.
Right.
Oh, I got a free attack? Judgment Bolt.
Is everybody okay?
Success.
It was almost.
Shoo-shoo!
Alright, now we can continue our adventure.
We got this.
Man, Angelica's too strong. She just
Time to shine.
convinced those owls to give us the triple advantage.
Right.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Alright. In that case. Well, Copper Nicholson, if it says you're registered, then you can go to your polling place and vote. If you're not registered, though, you won't be able to because you have to register in advance of the election.
Oh, we did it.
Huh? Thank goodness.
Oh, actually, I take that back. It does depend on the state. I think some states have same-day voter registration, though I'm not sure about your state, Copper Nicholson. Regardless, either way, you'll want to move because I think your polling place is probably closed soon, so you'll definitely want to move. All right.
Watch out, guys.
Here I go.
Right. It's my turn.
Well, worst case scenario, the registration doesn't go through, and you just, register for the next election. The best case scenario, registration went through, and you're able to vote. So we'll see what you have. Whatever it is, it's always good to chat.
Let's keep going.
Anyway.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
But unfortunately, the item in the treasure chest is completely useless to us, which is a shame. Saying what line, Roer? Oh, you mean the line that Emma is beautiful?
They won't even. Here I go.
I can do this.
Or you thought you had something else, Roer?
Right.
Of course.
That's correct. I see. Roer, we already all know that Emma's one of your favorite
Is everybody
characters.
okay?
Copper Nicholson, way too much information, dude. Way too much information.
This was a real hike last time.
Hey, at least you already know how to get there.
Alright, also chat, plot prediction time. So we know that Irina is being held on that high-speed train. I get the distinct feeling that if Irina's on a high-speed train, that train is going to be moving. Like, out of the station for some reason. I don't know what the reason is, but that'd be my guess because it's the Chekhov's gun principle. You would not put, like, the Chekhov's gun principle for narrative storytelling simply states that if there's a gun on the if you state that there's a gun on the wall and you draw attention to it in a story, then at some point in the story that gun has to go off. So I'm thinking, like, in this case, they put Irina on a train, that train's gotta move. You know? That's my guess anyway. You'll never guess your favorite character. Is it me, Spudkip? That would have been my guess as well. Is it Duvalie Spudkip, or is it like Instructor Sarah? Those would be my first two guesses based off of what you've said in the past.
Sorry, you're not really. Here I go.
No problem.
Oh, we're running out of VP. This is bad. It is Duvalie. I knew it.
It's my turn.
That seems I made the right choice in inducting you into the stall, Ritter Spudkip. You'll make a fine scout for us indeed.
Right.
We should be safe now.
Yeah, Copper's favorite character is Milliam. My favorite character is Toa. Actually, Rekor, is Emma your favorite character from Trails, or do you have a different favorite character?
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
There's a treasure chest here, but those boots are useless. Fee, would you do the honors? Of course. Yates! And the boots were never seen again as they fell into the waterfall deep below. I agree that's an easy one. It's Toa being my favorite character, but my favorite character overall. There's so at the same time, Trails just has a ton of amazing characters. Like we have Fee, we have Reen, we have Laura, we have Elliot, we got Emma. You know, tons of really, really awesome characters in this game. Understood, Rekor, understood. Punch, Angelica, punch! Punch! Come on! There we go.
Now's our chance.
Time to shine.
We're lucky out with that EP recovery.
Right. Now's our chance. I'll back you up.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Elliot did steal on those lines. That's not fine. You may have stolen my line, Elliot, but you can't steal my critical hit. Now watch this damage. Boom. Over 10,000. I'm amazing.
We should be safe now.
Also, that's a ton of XP.
I've only just begun.
True Earth Cleaver. Line as speed minus 25%, movement minus 50%. That's amazing. Good job, Laura. I will literally pierce the earth to defeat my foes.
Great!
Ooh, that sounds amazing, Rekor. Wish you all the best with that. Yep, cosplaying as a cosplaying with a romantic partner can be a lot of fun from what I've seen. Like I remember, like back in college, I was in actually a club for cosplayers, and you know there were quite a number of partners who would like do cosplays that work well together. It was always really cool to see. I always thought Pal was super wholesome. In fact, probably my favorite one of those that I've seen. This is one I saw like on a Twitter post.
Time to shine.
Mom and a dad and their daughter did a cosplay of the Spy Family. It was like the cutest thing.
Right.
Right.
Here I go.
Yep, Spy Family is Pod indeed, indeed.
We should be safe now. I'm so glad.
Right, good job, Emma.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
I honestly don't remember if there's a place to heal up near here. I'm guessing probably not. keep punching them. Just keep punching them. They'll eventually break. There we go.
They won't even know. Just watch.
Watch my power.
No problem.
Okay, then. Behold.
Right.
I can make them literally vanish.
Here I go.
I just destroyed them with that Dream Butterfly already. Or sorry, Dark Mirror.
Just watch. I live life my way. That's all there is to it.
That's a cool ending animation.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Yay, free Cross Crusade. We'll take that.
They won't even know what hit them. Just watch.
Yo, that was really good.
Right.
For an attack.
It's my turn.
Here I go. Let's
That
keep going.
damage. Emma's too strong. Emma too strong.
That's about right.
I've got it.
Success.
Nope, it's Yarrow Bomb. We'll take that. Can we go this way? Probably not. Nope. I see that trial chest up there. I see it. I see it.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
We'll just despawn that one. Come on, Angelica, you did do it.
Time to go.
Or not.
Here I go. Yeah, au revoir.
Yo, 7 new materials. We'll just update that. You're up, Paul? Oh yes, Record, yes, definitely. Do a fist-only run of like Dark Souls with a character named Angelica. That'd be perfect. And honestly, Record, the fist weapons in Dark Souls games are actually pretty fun, so definitely recommend. So this is honestly the only reason you want to get married, having kids, to cosplay the Forgers. Okay. Just doesn't want to do a spy family. So he cosplay. I see you have your priorities. He's correct then, Spudkip. Dutifully, that's not correct priorities. It's having a family is still a very noble act. Fair enough, Dutifully, fair enough. Alright, I want to at least see what the stipulation is here.
Here I go.
Which means we have to get past these things. Punch!
No problem.
Yeet.
It's my turn.
Of course.
Makes sense, correctly.
Let's keep going. Huh? Thank goodness.
Alright, let's at least see what this trial chest is for before we dive into anything. I mean, for the chest, Elliot and Gaius. What? No! We don't have Gaius here. We can't do this. How can you tell that Gaius grew up in a pretty extreme environment? His whole family is intense. Oh, the funds. They hurt. They hurt. Alright, well, we can't do this one right now. So... I have no idea if we'll be able to recover any EP during this direction. For that, do we run? The question is, but do we really want to run all the way back? I think it's worth it.
This could be tough. Bring it on.
We can't use the motorcycle here, so run. Doobly, what are you doing? I'm trying to give joyful banter for his friend's quest test that we're watching. And after all, if no one's paying attention, that means I can get more intel on Class 7. I see, Doobly. Well, in that case, maybe Spud Dip, perhaps. And I agree, Dias is indeed best husbando. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Marine's great, but there's no denying that Dias has, like, the best, the best qualities that you would want in, like, a partner, among at least the main guy characters anyway. So, someone who's really reliable and caring and positive. Yep, also the Dado, fair enough. Work! Angelica, what are you doing with that dog? Oh, I'm just petting the doggo. You can't have a video game with a dog that you can't pet. That would just be awful, wouldn't it? I guess you have a point. I guess Roer, it could be an Anubis dog, mayhaps. I don't think that was intentional, however, that just kind of that's just kind of how it worked out. I mean, the irony here is that I think the only ship that's the only heterosexual ship that I have in Class 7, I think, is just Rin and Toa, honestly. Everyone else it's a bit different. Because that's just the chemistry I see. Anyway, let's head on over to the mine and see, well, to the entrance to the mine and see what happens. Ah, Roer, you made a clip spinning straight fast. So what's that one of? Actually, we probably should grind while we're here. Come on, Angelica.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Flip tip, you say you ship reading with Toa, Crow, and occasionally Emma. Okay, fair enough. To each their own.
Right.
You know, that's a fair point, Roer. If you have a cute Dodo, you should pet the players pet the Dodo.
Oh, we did it.
All right. Run past the evil Darden.
That one looks nasty. Try to be careful, everyone.
That one looks nasty. We should avoid the Darden. It is not Darden friend. Agreed, Alyssa. Also, we'll see what's at that point up ahead after a short break. So, BRB does. Alright, chat, let's see what's up ahead. Oh, I remember this from last game. Where's the train? That's the real question. Yep, there's the iron mine. We finally made it. I haven't seen this place in forever. It seems to be operating normally enough, though. Well, all the miners are still working away in there. Only real difference is all the Jaegers running in security, like I mentioned back at the diner. Yeah, there's gonna be trouble. What a pain. Or maybe not. Their security looks pretty sparse outside. I'm guessing most of them are focused on guarding the Eisengraph. That would make sense. And to get there, we'll need to head inside, take a left, and head onto the freight platforms. So, what do you say we get this party started? Any objections to running right in and punching our way through? None here. I honestly don't think a stealthy option will work here on. Anyway, I don't see anywhere for us to actually hide. Now, we have cardboard boxes. If feed one of those ever works. Fair enough. This isn't a stealth game, unfortunately. While the guns blazing approach isn't exactly one I'm fond of, it's the only thing I can see working here. Okay, let's go. This should be cool, chat. I wonder exactly how we're going to do this. Are we just gonna like butt rush in and hope for the best, or will we be a little more thoughtful about it? Maybe use Valmar as a distraction or something. You there, help us. All right. Where's the trade? Can we do anything with this light post? Nope. Okay. All right. Are our tactics in order? I think so. Do we want? Honestly, yeah, I think we do want Elliot to be linked to Angelica. She does. It's good to have an auto tier on her if she's going to be the one up front. Oh, there they are. There's the mercenaries.
Huh? Who are you?
You a sister from the church? This is the Ragnar family's territory. Leave at once.
Oh, my dear. Here, mercenaries, you misunderstand. And this is going to be a holy ceremony, and I cast thee out.
On the contrary, this mine is the property of the Arner family. That is how it has always been, and to pretend otherwise is an affront to none other than the Imperial family. Sounds like my uncle's getting a little too big for his britches.
What was that?
Wait, I recognize you.
Navigance.
What?
Too slow.
We're coming through here whether you like it or not. We got this.
Here I go.
Okay. I have no idea how strong these guys are. I could put honestly, might be a good idea to put Shining on Angelica just because it guarantees critical hits while on counters. But at the same time, if I were to use like Dark Mare, I would at least get a crit. But Angelica doesn't really have the best ATS, so choices. Oh, actually, this could be a good idea. Just delay them further. Yeah. Get it, Angie. Yes. Beat him up, everyone.
Get this party started.
Time for real action.
All right, leave it to me.
Beat him up.
I can do this.
All right, we have a crit. Unfortunately, Alyssa's like not the best one to make the most of that. Ooh, blind 50% though. Shame we can't hit both of them, but... Oh wow, they have a lot of health. Chat, do you think we just go for the crit S-craft? I think that'd be the cheeky thing to do here. But, you know, it'd be fun. It'd be very fun.
I'm not holding
the
back
power.
this time. Trying to wrap this up. Dragon kick!
No mercy.
Impossible.
Sweet dreams, pussycats.
Good job, Angelica. Good job. Deleted. Absolutely deleted. Darn you. Now we have a chance to look. Their equipment looks familiar. I think that might be from the Nidhogger course we bumped into in Nord. Oh yeah, those guys. They were fighting together with the Roer Provincial Army at one point, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it's clear they signed a contract with my family too. But whatever, we take care of them. Let's head to the freight station. What's going on here? What's all the noise? Oh hey, look at them. They're still here. Sir, you're all right. Well, if it isn't Lady Larissa and her friends. Ah, it's good to see you again. Lady Angelica, is that you? And why are those Jaegers on the ground? Did you do this? Wish we had chat, but sorry, we got a short time. Just to confirm, it's true the Astrograph is here, right? That's right, it's one of the freight platforms, and it's heavily guarded. Wait. We're not planning on getting on it, are you? We are. We're on a rescue mother, even though she really doesn't deserve it. We kind of need her, so, you know. We reach the platforms through the door on the left. Let's go. Right. Hooray! Progress. Unfortunately, this also means that Angelica's out of CP, but we'll have to make a deal with that. I remember when we went through like this door last game, but that was... Looks like we're going in a different direction. Oh, sorry, it was that door. Never mind. Yep, exactly. Time to give some bops. Give them the bops. Okay. Oh, I agree. The music's epic as well, so appreciate that. Whoa, this is a very tall section. There's the train. There it is, the Eisenbrat. Looking at us brings back memories of when we saw it passing on our way to Dorelia Fortress, and when Toa and Prince Olivers were going into danger. Don't remind me, Laura. Sorry, Breen. I know that's a touchy subject for you. Mother's somewhere on that train, right? It sure sounds that way. Now we just need to find a way to get inside. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Oh dear. There's more of them. No! We don't have Angelica's S-Craft. Not gonna be that easy, I guess. Face no difference. Back me up, guys. Darn kids. We'll wreck this.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
Oh, there's a crit too.
Just watch.
No! 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 Oh, 90 what? What? No. Alright. Alright. Do we use Laura's S-Craft? It's tempting. It's very tempting. I'm very tempted just to use Laura's S-Craft here, but at the same time, Laura's S-Craft is super useful. I don't think these S-Craft would defeat even with a crit, just because of her lower stats. What this is all going to depend on is whether or not the train itself is a dungeon. I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it is. Is there any way I could increase ATS? I could give a moist pumpkin cake to Emma and have her go for it. At the same time, Emma's things are super useful too. All right. Moist Pumpkin Taste to the Emma and have Emma use Lord Alberian. That'll hopefully deal... I don't think it'll be enough to kill, but it should at least get them in range. Yeah, I think that's... But again, if we have Laura here, she could probably delete these things. Alright, no. Emma has too much utility. So let's, Laura down
They're
here.
all yours.
Understood.
Alright, Emma, you know, Laura, you know what to do. Divine Trip, where is it? Special Curry? Indeed, Emma, Special Curry. Thought you'd never say so, Antomicx.
Delicious.
No problem.
Alright, chat, let's delete them. This crash plus 125% its crit and Emma's max strength boost, so this should be ridiculous.
Radiant Waltz!
Ultimate Radiant Waltz.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Over 70,000 damage! Laura! Laura! Wow. You've seen Laura one-shot hot bosses with good equipment. That's without good equipment this much. Laura's amazing. The damage. Yo, Mobius level 4, let's go! Let's go! Yes! Yes! Oh, we just need to get to level 5, chat, and then we'll have the busted ability if it's still a thing. But still over 70,000 damage.
I've only just begun.
Chad, can you imagine if we had the domination ports from last game and put it on Laura? Laura would just be unstoppable. Like, completely unstoppable. Laura's attack was so strong, you thought I destroyed Antomicx through the screen. It's practically dead. And if not for my blocking, Antomicx would have been defeated. Well, I appreciate that, Dewfully. Ah, what was that move? It's looked like some kind of waterfowl dance. I don't know what this waterfowl dance is, but it seems to run in the family blood. Darn it! I knew I should have played Elden Ring. What else would we be here for? This is a challenger after all. You're not going to stop us. Oh yes, I am. It's an emergency. It's a traveler. I knew it! Chat, did I not call this? Did I not call this? That train would have to go out of the station. Called it, and the music just got epic. No, it's moving away. Come on, we're jumping on top of it. Right behind you. Got it. Now I know how to take into account that the high-speed train will probably get yeeted off of it. Oh, whatever. You ship Laura and Dewfully, but the thing is, Dewfully doesn't really like Laura. And Laura just seems to be pretty indifferent to Dewfully. Whereas Laura and Fee definitely have good chemistry together. And I mean, even Laura and Fee said that together their names spell victory. Music's going in. Please tell me this is a dungeon. That was the close one. Still, at least we're able to make it inside. Somewhere in one of these characters' mother's waiting for us. Guess we'll have to work our way through them one at a time. Oh, please. There's no healing. I see the thing that says Orphan Chargement Station, but I don't see one. Come on, Dave! Dave! We need it! We need it! Alright. I see spoken, I see. Very true, Draft very true. There they are. Oh dear, this is just going to be just a gauntlet of enemies. Oh no. Should know it be you kids. You meddling kids. This is a problem. Exactly what we're going to do. This
Here
is
they
a
come.
big problem.
Careful, everyone. Time to shine.
I do think, can I just say though, chat? Oh, this is so cool. Look at this, chat. This is actually an innovation on their battle arenas here. Like, look at this. This is not our standard round arena anymore. It's actually like a narrow hallway. That's so cool. We're probably gonna die, but this is so cool. Look at it. They changed the arena. Look at that. Anyway, we are going to die. Honestly, give Angelica the shining ability.
Okay.
Elliot, drop us a beat. We need it. We're not being for the long haul. Hey, yeah. Here's hoping she can evade everything. Oh no. No. That's probably some kind of buff. Angelica, you have insight. You should be able to avoid that. I'm not an evasion tank. Alright, Heavenly Gift. Just to be safe. Oh, that's scary. That's very scary.
Of course.
I'm not looking too fond for our prospects here. Can I use... Oh, we can overdrive. That would... Honestly, that might be pretty pod here to use overdrive, but... This is just going to be a gauntlet of enemies. We might need to save it for later. Exactly, right. We're finally arena where we can't move wherever we want. But also, this is kind of... Wait a minute. An arena... You know what's funny about an arena like this, chat? Any kind of line attack is perfectly set up for this. So... they'll resist Hydrocan, though. That won't hit everything. The Grim Butterfly won't hit everything. Would Dark Mare hit everything? Of course not. It would just barely miss it all. We need like an Etzel attack that we can move around, which I don't think we have. I mean, Hydrocan would hit everything, but it's resisted. That's the problem I'm seeing here. I don't want it to hit with a resisted attack, if we can help it. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, actually, that could be useful. Angelica's looking pretty hurt here, and this would give her a lot of CP. She might be able to go for an S-Craft. Could also be good to give us all a Crescent Shell on her next turn. I think healing Angelica is the play here.
I owe you one. Just watch.
Alright, she can't go for an S-Craft quite yet, but what she can do is try and delay them. Because this will hit all of them. Boom! Laser bullet!
You're off balance!
Get him!
I'll back you up! Right.
Oh, okay, that was Pod. That was actually Pod. Because now we have a bit more wiggle run because Angelica delayed them. Judgment Bolt would hit them all, and I think this will actually deal... Okay, neutral damage, but still damage. Alright, this should hit really, really hard.
Arcus activate!
Right.
Alright, Alyssa. Angelica should be okay, so you know what? These guys are weak to fire, I think, so... We'd either do that or Cross Crusade. I was thinking probably Flare Bomb makes more sense. Unleash the power!
Let's go! Here I go.
Alright, Angelica, try to delay them again.
Okay.
Hit him!
I'll back you up!
Hit him!
You tried.
Yo!
You're off balance.
I'll back you up!
Insight coming in clutch!
Try this!
You froze the attack cat! Oh, it's like, fire in my laser! Uh-oh. Hey, Vest! Take this! Yeah! Damage, wow, okay.
Of course!
Hang in there, Elliot, you can do it. We can be super mean here, chat. We can be extremely mean using like a Grim Butterfly on these guys. Or an aerial. Honestly, maybe an aerial would make more sense to at least be boosted. This should do a ton of damage. Yeah, I'm a fire red my laser. Do we go for the Grim Butterfly or the aerial? Because the aerial will do bonus damage, but we want to make sure it kills. So, you know what? We haven't seen a Grim Butterfly in a while. Let's go for it. Watch the power, chat. The power. Hey, this. My butterflies of darkness.
Curse you.
That damage was insane, Emma. Good job.
Just watch.
Oh, that one returned. That's kind of annoying. We just need some damage. I think this will delay. Alright, we did get the AT delay, so that's good.
It's my turn.
Elliot, you can do it. Yeah, with I don't seem to like air very much, so go with that.
No problem.
Alyssa. You got it. Oh, Emma has 0 arcs. That's pod. That's pod.
Of course.
Emma will just delete these things. You know what? Phantophobia, complete overkill. Yeah, absolute overkill.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Hey, Thor level 4. Nice.
I feel stronger than ever.
I did it!
Success.
Alright, that all went surprisingly well. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have military monsters in there. They might have been forced to pull out of the station, but their security arrangements are perfect. They know their stuff. We'll have to advance cautiously. Who knows what might be in store for us. Alright, the unfortunate thing here, chat, is we have not found like a place to rest, which is kind of definitely a big challenge here. Alright. Well, let's at least save where we're at. We are doing surprisingly well. Of course. It's just gonna be a gauntlet after gauntlet of
Careful,
enemies,
everyone.
isn't it?
Just watch.
Alright. So delaying seems to be quite effective, so... Chat, can I just address, like, this is so cool. Like, look at us. We're fighting this dino. This is so epic. So epic. Yes! We got AT delay on at least some of them.
No problem.
Nice. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Alyssa, no holding back. Which one are we? I can't tell which one's which. Yeah, target that one.
Arcus.
No holding back. Ow.
Here I go.
All right. I think the play is going to be, we could give ourselves Trust and Shell, but honestly, Emma hits so hard that I want her to just go all out here. So, what are these things do? They're neutral to everything. All right, in that case, see how much they like the Grim Butterfly. Feel the damage. All the damage. Boom.
Okay.
Oh, this will be a crit. If we do Spark Arrow, it'll be a crit. Yeah, Spark Arrow for the crit.
Now.
Exactly. I was like, I feel stronger than ever. This will be ridiculous. That damage! The double nightmare! Come on, Elliot, finish them! Lasers! Well, we got both of them. And that guy's muted, so... Well, you know what to do. No mercy. Laser him.
Curse you!
Sweet dreams, pussycats.
I did it!
I'm amazed we're still alive.
Ain't this a fancy piece of work?
Yeah, it looks entirely custom made.
All for the Chancellor himself.
Oh, awesome, Copper Nicholson. Congratulations. I'm glad you were able to vote. Good job, Copper. Chat, can we get some pods for Copper? It's important. Voting is a very important civic duty. All right. Speaking of, I actually think, okay, so knowing how much we're relying on spells here, I think it'll be worthwhile to just like run around in circles in this cart. And you might say, why are we doing this? Because we have that Force of Recover's EP passively, so I think we should recover everyone's EP before we move forward, since we are relying pretty heavily on Alyssa's Flare Bomb and Elliot's various spells here. So, Ingenuity. Alright. Ha 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 ha.
I can do this.
Ha 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 ha. What are y'all doing, and Melissa? I'm trying to get my EP back because apparently I'm one of the strongest spellcasters we have right now, and that seems to be working against all these mercenaries, so you know. And then Elliot's going to be doing the same thing soon. Indeed. Whee! Copper Nicholson, you stop that. Voting matters a ton, dude. Where are you? Voting is what makes is what keeps republics moving forward. Okay, and we get Alyssa Laforte Oregon. And the same can be said of Bolsonaro, right, Gregor? Alright. Oh, right, I need to put it here. Alright.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Alright, well, I guess I gotta run a bit to catch a breather here. Also, just going to briefly switch this out for a healing spell so we can heal Elliot back to full. What did I have here before? So Adamantine, I feel like it would have been Adamantine Shield. Yeah, that makes sense. No, Copper Nicholson, people still voted in that election too, and votes still matter, dude. That's a very weak argument, dude. Just because the election didn't go the way you wanted to doesn't mean that votes don't matter. Votes absolutely still matter. Alright, there we go. Everyone's back to full there. VP. Let's give Elliot luck. Do we have a strong fire spell? We have volcanic rain. Yeah, let's give volcanic rain to Elliot. Ingenuity back to Emma.
Time to shine.
All right. Whoa! We have a lot of these things now.
This shouldn't take long. Time to shine.
Yes.
You're off balance.
I'll get you up.
Yes.
I can do this.
All right. First. Santa's the first. Actually, which one is which? I want to make sure I. Okay, that one in the back. Okay. Power.
Activate.
Here I go.
Speaking of power. Another rim butterfly.
Right.
Volcanic rain, Elliot.
Arcus, activate.
Volcanic rain. Nice job, Emma.
The battle's over.
Deleted.
But stay alert, everyone.
That's about right.
Yo, Dragon Kit 2! And even more explosive Dragon Kit from above. Yes! Dragon Kit 2 was registered as an S-Braid. Yes! She gets even stronger. She's gone further beyond, chat. She has gone Angelica has gone further beyond. They'll never know what's hit them. Alright, let's save here. So, Copper Nicholson, you have to understand the Electoral College is dependent on the votes cast still, dude. So what happens, Copper, is whoever wins the most votes in a state, the Electoral College provides that for presidential elections anyway, it provides that, which means voters still control which way the Electoral College goes. It just affects their specific state and not, say, other states. So your vote still matters in that context. And as for literally everything else, Copper, that involves elections, so senators, governor, state representatives, national representatives, those are all voted directly by the people in their geographic location. They're your representatives. Your vote matters. All right, now we need to give Alyssa the ingenuity again.
I can do this.
No, Copper Nicholson, you're misunderstanding. You do directly vote for your president. The difference is the way that's decided is based off of Electoral College. His representatives that are, the way they vote is dependent on who wins the state. So, what I'm saying, Copper, is you vote for the electoral. You vote for your president, the president you want, and if that person gets the most votes in the state, then that person wins all the electoral college votes from that state practically automatically at that point. So you still get to vote for which president, it's just that there's that intermediate step. as opposed to like Rapper was saying in Brazil, where it's more just direct popular vote.
Here I go.
Right.
Just watch.
Alright, now we got some more. Oh dear, we're surrounded. No! No! Evil.
They snuck up on us.
What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Dave! Dave! You can't do this! No! No! Alright.
Too slow.
Ah, dear.
I'm sorry, everyone.
We are going to die. We are getting ganked. Yeah, you're right. This is a gank. No, Feast is dodging everything like a champ.
Time to shine.
Bad with you people. Might be good just to get ourselves shining. Actually, does Dragon boost it? No, it doesn't. It's just strength and defense up. Bee! Okay. Save us! Alright? What do you want me to do, Thomas? I'm a distraction, not the main attraction. But if you insist, I'll do my best. I shall parry. We're gonna have to just go for it.
Not bad.
At this rate. Oh, will this hit everything? I think it will.
I'm not holding back this time. Time to wrap this up.
I hope this does a ton of damage. I mean, it's not max CP, but it should be at least decent. Oh, we got most of them. Alright, Fee. Which one has more health? That one does.
Here I go. Filthy dance.
No, Copper Necklace said. Are we actually turning to him? Oh, there was another one. I just missed him. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Why? Why? Yes.
I'll handle it.
She didn't counter. All right. Do we revive or? He's gonna do no damage to this guy. Like absolutely no damage. I think we impassioned Angelica actually.
Just watch.
Ooh, that damage though.
My turn.
Alright, Fee. Well, she has strength boosted. I cannot believe we turned that around!
Done.
I cannot believe we turned that around. I mean, Elena and Elliot didn't know what speed for that though, but... This looks so angry. He's like, that was a dishonorable dank. Hank, hey, do you have any idea how much that stained their reputation? And they call themselves mercenaries. Lazy.
I'm so glad.
Ooh, Radiant's art. Ooh, unleashes a Radiant arrow to defeat evil. Because I'm super frustrated by getting ganked.
I've only just begun.
You think this next carriage is the one?
Where Irina is? Probably.
Let's go inside.
Ah, dear. So Copper, the way it works, again, you, in a presidential election, you vote for who you want for president, then I'd say 99.99% of the time, the Electoral College is going to be allocated to whoever wins the most votes in that state for a specific presidential elector. And I would say, what's the point of 1% chance? So the theory behind the Electoral College is that in a situation where someone selected would be dangerous for the country, the Electoral College could, in theory, step in and to vote against that person. Does that ever happen? Not to my knowledge, because again, the idea is that the Electoral College is supposed to respect the will of the people. But either way, everything you vote beneath the presidential level, Copper, is just a one-to-one vote. You vote for your direct representatives, you vote for your governor, and quite frankly, your local officials have the most impact on your day-to-day life. And those are the elections you should honestly be paying the most attention to. Anyway, so what I'm noticing here is we are out CP. This is very bad, but is there any way we can... I don't think there's any way we can build this up barring using our CP healing items. I don't think how we want to handle this, because there's probably going to be a boss behind that door. Our one saving grace here is that Alyssa has 200 CP, but... Chat, do you think we should use the CP items? Because, I mean, we have some. I know we have some. And one tomato stew, and a bunch of mellow stew. Okay, should we use this? Or walk in without it? Because, to me at least, I think we can work with Angelica having a low amount of CP just because her abilities are so good. But everyone else, I'm not so sure. Alright, yeah, let's use the... Not using... Okay, fair enough. I think what we'll do then... We'll use... We're not use so many of these, but I don't want to take the risk. So... I think what we do is we give Elliot and Emma at least, like 80 to start out with. So it's not like they're starting from round 0. I think it'd be good just to have Angelica at 100 in case we need an S-Craft off the bat. It's early, I want Laura to be in a similar boat here. We need Laura to just, you know, one-hit death something. We want her to be raring to go. Each of these were like, I want to say like 1,200 or something. So it's not so much the cost as it is the amount of time it would, whether or not we can actually get back here to purchase that. Well, Copper, regardless of what you think of the actual process of, you know, writing in a ballot, you have to understand, like, you cannot, I don't really think that you can fathom just how important the right to vote is unless you've seen a place that doesn't have it. You literally have control over the people who, as a citizen, over the people who make decisions that affect your daily life. Not every country has that opportunity. Now, okay, I think we'll be all right. Do I dare use 2 metal stews to give Laura 20 CP, 200 CP off the bat so she can just be like an instant death cannon? I have no idea what's on the other side of the store. Oh. I think it's worth it. That's like 30,000 mirror worth of Mel stews, but it's... Oh boy. We'll try. We are going to try, chat. We'll try our best. Okay. Let's do this.
Stop right there!
Mother!
Well, there's Irina.
You certainly took your time, Elisa.
Wow, Irina! Wow! We tried to rescue her, and she's still like this. Wow. You know what? On second thought, I don't want to save my body anymore. I thought she'd be useful, but I take it all back. Come on, guys. Let's turn around back.
I wasn't expecting you to do something as reckless as jumping on top of a moving train. But you reached me in the end, so I suppose you earn a passing grade from me this time.
I feel like Alyssa should be justifiably angry.
Even when being held hostage, your mother doesn't miss a beat.
We came all this way to save you, and that's all you have to say?
You make me sicker, heck, Mom. Well, it's that you have lots of growing to do, Doctor.
I'm not sure why I should have to thank you for doing something I never asked you to. I'm pleased to see you're in good health, however. You did well to reach me.
Madam Chairman. I think that's enough idle chatter. If you care for this woman, you'll throw down your weapons.
And the was like, well, the joke's on you, mercenary. I don't care about her. Oh, I beg pardon. Now die!
Mother!
I'm just kidding. I know Irina has been awful to Alyssa, but Alyssa clearly still cares about her.
You sure that's okay? I can't imagine your client will want her injured.
Fee's on point here. Buddy, you're being paid not to hurt her. If you do that, you're going against your contract. That breaks the mercenary code, you dum-dum.
Our client ordered us to apprehend her, nothing more. So long as we don't kill her, a few minor bumps and bruises aren't gonna land us in any trouble.
You son of a...
You're all gonna be coming with me to Roer. Our client, the Alliance, has requested that we take you into custody as well. We'll arrive in Roer soon, so just...
True, we don't have long until we reach Roer. So I think the time for playing around has passed. Sharon, do it.
What? Sharon, pull the lever. With pleasure.
As you wish.
No! She's back! The suspect! The suspect becomes Spider-Man! She's literally Spider-Man!
That takes care of that.
Or I should say Spider-Woman. I always knew this would come in handy.
Sharon?
It's wonderful to see you all again. It may have only been a few days since we last met, but I can scarcely stand to be parted from your side.
But Sharon, we're on a moving train. How on earth are you down here before us? How did I do that? Well, by all accounts, it doesn't make sense. But let's continue with the story.
Ow! Where did you come from?
See, this guy's asking the real questions.
All entrances to this carriage were completely sealed.
Asking the real questions.
Actually, I've been inside this train since long before it departed the station.
She's just been waiting in this train the whole time. Sharon, why? Sharon.
I must admit, I did have some concerns once it started moving, however.
Sharon.
I take it you've been trying to find a way to rescue the chairman all this time, too?
Which eventually led you to this train, where you hid yourself and waited for an opportunity to strike. An incredible maid for an incredible chairman, I suppose.
Unbelievable.
Our friend's adventures of the train feels a bit pointless. Sharon could have just single-handedly saved her. I'm not so sure about that, Roer. We cleared out a lot of enemy forces, and not to mention, I get the feeling that we won't be able to just, like, you know, walk off the train when it reaches its destination. I think that would be too easy. So there's probably a good reason for us to be here.
Regardless, I think we're almost there. The train will stop below the RF Corporate HQ, after which we will proceed to seize control of the building itself.
Yeah, this right here. Chat, I know Sharon is ridiculously OP, but do we really think Sharon can take over an entire corporate HQ by herself? I think not. We have class 7 now, though. So
Sharon, I will leave the train's operation to you.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
You know, but at the same time, in the unlikely event that it is just that Sharon could have just saved them by herself, that would be like the most Irina thing. Like the ultimate salt in the wound for Alyssa. Which makes us hate Irina even more, but anyway, that's an aside. Is the line for company's freight station? Yeah. It's directly connected to the railway track that runs through the base of the university. Ordinarily, the line is used to transport refined steel to the light. Oh, well, here come the enemies. Archaisms are here. I do remember some similar things being deployed in the mine earlier the year. Still, they're the last thing I expected to find out here. What the heck is Uncle thinking? Take care of Mother, Sharon. But of course, my lady. It's time to use the power of plot arbor to save you, Chairman Irina.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
Just watch.
So I'm curious, can I switch? No, I can't. Okay, so Sharon's not in her party. I think that's just not completely pointless, correct? But we still got, we still have, Angelica. Alright. Can't hit them all, unfortunately. Alright, which ones? Those ones. We need to delay those.
Okay.
Nicely done. Okay, they're still as weak as before, so nothing we can't handle. What are they weak to? Nothing. Use the power of suction, Elliot.
I can
the
do
power of suction compels us. The power of suction compels us. Yeah.
Here I go.
Yeah, I feel like that might move.
The battle's over.
All right, not too bad.
But stay alert, everyone.
Yo, Fee's going super fast now. More delay, but good. Gotta go fast, Fee.
Success.
That's ass. That was a win. Indeed, Roer, indeed. Alright. Foes of this caliber are no threat to us. Indeed, Laura, indeed. And no one's injured, right? I can't believe he's got these things running around the building. It seems he's content to do whatever he so pleases at this point. You should take the emergency elevator and commence recovering control of the building. What will you do then? I can't imagine reaching the director will be as simple as straying into my office. But that's literally what he just did! I'll start disabling the building security so there's nothing stopping us. Sharon, you will escort me. Okay, so Roer, there is actually a purpose here. Her Chairman Irina has to disable security, and I don't think she'd be able to defend herself, seemingly. Which means there'd be no one to actually take down or to stop Angelica's uncle, so it does make sense that they had to wait. Gladly, Madam Chairman. Mother, it could be dangerous. There's no need to worry about us. I'm the chairman of the Rhyme group. I'm simply playing my role. You should concentrate on fulfilling your own. Mother! I suppose you're right, but you don't have to be so mean about it, Mom. That's just how I be, Alyssa. Take care, then. When we're done here, I've got a lot to talk to you about. I'm gonna scold you, Mom. Both about the past and the future. Well now, I expect you to give your best. Farewell for now. You okay, Alyssa? I'm fine, don't worry. All we finished the first part of Operation to liberate Roer. We need to keep going. I like the way you think. Next stop's arresting that useless, sad use of an uncle. I'm counting on you guys. Right. We're dying for a building room 23F conference room. I swear, is this guy going to be a boss battle?
What? The Eisengraph was stolen?
Is he going like
Chairman Irina is coming
like,
this way?
I had to apply a sword, like, haha, I took fencing lessons, now I'm guard.
Catch her, now!
We tried to, but her maid keeps getting in our way. What should we do?
What else can we do? Increase security. Raise the alert level.
Send the stormtroopers. Unleash the droidicus.
No one is to get near this room. Have I made myself clear?
Copper Nicholson, you're participating in the Republic. You're helping choose who's going to make decisions up and down the ballot. That's very important. Copper, it's not out. Are there improvements that could be made? Sure. Is it still a useful system? Yes, it's still a very useful system, Copper. Sure, it's the second most powerful maid in anime. Compared to the dragon maid I have to imagine, Brector.
Ah, that accursed niece of mine. What does she think she's doing? Wait, were I to ask my brother to send reinforcements from the Schwartz-Drake barrier? Oh, they'll never make it in time. Damn it all. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before...
Oh, are we about to just walk in? Uh-oh.
No. I know what I can do.
What's he going to do? Like, get, like, some super mech? I imagine he's just, like, gets into a Gundam. It's like, behold, my Gundam! Ooh, the music's going in, though. Which also means we basically just wasted our consumables. No! Come on, Irina made us waste our consumables. That's kind of infuriating, but at the same time, that's my own fault. For not at least checking. Out of fear to adding to the death counter. Oh well. Is there anything over here? Anything else? No, nothing. Can we re-enter the train? I'm going to... Yes, probably not. No. Okay. No. Let's do this. Oh, just straight to the office floor. We're not quite there. I just don't have to go office by office. Ooh, okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking a natural dungeon. Let's go. Let's go. All right, chat. Question for y'all. Do you want us to take a break and keep going for a little bit, or do you want to start wrapping things up? Because this does look like it might be a little bit involved, but at the same time, I'm so excited with where the story's going, so... decisions. Heads it going. All right, in that case, we'll wrap things up here with Rep4. Let's just make a couple of saves. I'm sure, Rector. I do need to get some rest anyway, so it'd be better to end. We're already been going for 3 hours, so we can pick this up on. Yeah, but I mean, we can pick this up on Thursday. So, again, if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid. But if you're watching on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. Always change your mind later. That's the right way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an amazing night.